Howdy guys, welcome to another episode of Learn That Solo. Today we're going to be looking at the Dio classic Holy Diver. Let's take a look. Guys, so we're in standard tuning for this one. Let's take a look at the first section. I want to keep in mind that most of this solo is going to be around a C minor kind of pentatonic area with a little bit of diatonics as well. So we want to start off with this. So what I've got here is a flat finger on 10 of the second and the third string. You can use 2 if you wish, but I prefer the flat. I'm bending that in and out and then pulling off to 8 of the second and the third string as well. At the end of that I go. So what I do here, back on the 10-10, again on the second and the third string, and then I do a slight bend on 8 of the third. Then it goes. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing 10-8-8 on the 4th string. So all together. Then we go into this. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a flat finger on the middle 2 strings now, which is the 3rd and the 4th, and I'm playing 8, 7, and then I play 5 twice. Alright, so from the top, then we work into this. So I'm starting from 5 of the 4th string, and then I want to go 8, 6, 5 on the 5th. We've vibrated that for a little bit. So let's take it slowly from the top again, and then we'll do the last chunk of the first section. Okay, then we'll work into this last chunk. So what I'm doing here is I'm sliding, you can start from around 7 or 6 or even 8 of the 5th string. Just as long as we get that sound, we want to slide into 10 of the 5th. Then I want to jump to 8 of the 3rd and then 10 of the 4th. At the end of that, I want to do a flat finger on 8 of the middle 2 strings again. And I jump that back to 7th fret. I want to hit that 3 times. At the end of that, we've just got 3 single notes going 7, 8, 12 on the 4th. Let's try the whole thing relatively slowly and then we'll do it again with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Okay, let's take a look at the second section. Keep in mind we're still dancing around this C minor pentatonic. So we're going to start off with this little lick. So I want to start from 10 of the 4th string, then jump back to 8 there. Then we're going to work down the scale with that evil blues flat 5 note. So I'm playing 10, 9, 8 on the 5th. 10, 9, 8. And then I want to play 6 of the 5th and then jump back to 8. So I go. At the end of that 8, I want to bend it slowly and then just give it a slight vibrato at the top, and that was on the 5th string. So from the start of this group. Okay, at the end of that, I've got this squealy note with quite a lot of vibrato on, what am I on? The 7th fret of the 3rd string. So I've got a 24 fret guitar, and for me it's really, really easy to reference this because I'm just using the edge of my pickup as a place to get that artificial or pinch harmonic, if you will, happening. And we've vibrated that for quite a while. There's a bit of a grungy slide there. So let's take it from the start of this section and then we'll work on the next chunk. Okay, then we work into this phrase. So the start of that, a big bend on 18 of the first string. And this isn't too fast, so you've got to keep in mind that we don't want to rush through this. So after that big bend, I'm playing 18, 16, 15 of the first string. And then I want to play 16, 15 on the second. All together. Okay, then after that I want to play 18, 16, 15 on the second. All together. Okay, there's a little bit more to it. I want to jump back down to 18 of the first string and then play 16, 15 on the second. Let's go from the start of this phrase, then we'll do it from the start of the whole section and then just add the last little chunk. Alright, let's try and do it from the start of the section and then we'll add the last bit. We've got one more little chunk to do now. This is a little bit shreddier. I want to play 15, 16, 18 on the second string. And then I roll that ring down and I want to play 18, 16, 15 on the first string. There it goes. So what I'm doing here is playing 16 of the second string and then 15, 16, 15 as a hammer-on into a pull-off. So it'll go. Okay, so after I've done the hammer-on into a pull-off there, I want to do a pull-off from 17 to 16 on the third. So it'll go. Let's try the whole last little chunk, then we'll do the whole section. Alright, let's try the whole section one more time, then we'll do it again with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Okay, let's take a look at the third section. I'm going to start with a single note on 17 of the third string and then a tone and a half bend. Now it takes its time getting there. Now if you want to get a reference for your tone and a half bend, we're trying to get the 17th fret of the third string to sound like 20. So it's a pretty long bend. So we're going to do a regular note, that tone and a half bend. So after I've brought it down from that tone and a half bend, I want to pull off to 15 of the third string and then jump to 17 of the fourth. And then I want to hit the 15 on the third string twice, relatively quickly. So we're going to go. Okay, after a bit of vibrato, I play that 15 again and then just, do a descending slide down. It doesn't particularly matter where I end, just getting that slide. So let's try the whole section thus far. Okay, now before we work into section 4, the end of section 3 is all going to be very, very muted. Let's take our time with this and just keep it all muted. Rest your palm there for the duration of this section. So we're going to go. We're going to play 8, 9, 8 on the second string, and then play 8 of the third. Okay, and then I want to jump to 11 of the second string. Okay. Then I want to play this. So with my pointer finger, I'm playing 8 and then 7, and then I play 10, 8, 7 on the third. So it goes like this. And then I want to jump to 10 of the fourth to finish that little chunk. So it'll go. Okay, now to finish it off, I go. So what we're doing here is playing 10 again, and I play 3 notes here. So I do a group of 2 on the 7th fret and then I do a third. So I go 1, 2, 3, And then I want to do 3 notes on 8 of the 3rd string, and then 3 notes on 10 of the 3rd string, sort of go. At the end of that, I want to be playing 7, 8 on the 2nd. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we just end on that 8, 9 on the 2nd to finish it off. So let's go from the big bend at the start of this. We'll put the whole section together, and then we'll do it one more time with some tabs. Let's try it one more time with some tabs. Okay, so we're about to look at section 4. Section 4 and 5 are probably the most complicated because they've got some weird hammer-on and pull-off emphasis happening on the 2nd string. So let's take it slowly. I want to start off by playing 8, 9, 8 as a hammer into a pull-off on the 2nd string, then jumping to 10 of the 3rd, and then I want to just play 8, 9 as 2 regular notes on the 2nd string. Okay, then from there I'm going to go like this. So what I'm doing there is a hammer into a pull-off again, 8, 9, 8 on the 2nd string, and then it's going to go 8, 7, 8 on the 3rd. All together. Okay, now the next bit that follows are just the same kind of length notes, and we're plucking all of them. So there's no strange emphasis, it's just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and simple there. So I'm starting that little group by playing 8 of the 3rd, and then 8, 9, 8 on the 2nd. Okay, to finish that off, I'm going to play 10, 8, 7, 8 on the 3rd. So from the start of the section, okay, the last little chunk goes. Let's slow that down, then we'll put it all together and then try it one more time with some tabs. So I'm going to start from 8 of the 3rd and then play 9 of the 2nd string. And I'm going to do a hammer into a pull-off again, 8, 9, 8 on the 2nd. Okay, then from here I want to play 10 of the 3rd. Hopefully that's all making sense. And then I'm going to play 8 of the 2nd string, and then it's going to go 8, 7 with my pointer, and then back to 8 with my middle, so I go. Let's try the most recent chunk. At the end of that part, there's only one little bit left. Let's slow that down. I'm doing a hammer on into a pull-off, going 7, 8, 7 on the 3rd, then playing 10 of the 4th, and then 2 8s on the 4th. So we'll try the second half, and then we'll try the whole thing, and then once again with some tabs. Alright, let's go right back to the start of the section now. One more time with some tabs. Okay, nearly there guys, 5th section. I want to start by playing 8, 9, and then 8, 9, 8 as a hammer on into a pull-off, so I go. Okay, so very similar to the start of group 4. And then I want to go to 10 of the 3rd string. Then it goes. Let's slow that down. I'm going to play 8 of the 2nd string, and then 8, 7, 8, 7 on the 3rd. You notice that I'm using my pointer at first, and then I use my middle finger when it's more convenient. So let's go from the start of the section. Okay, hopefully that's all making sense. Then I want to jump my middle finger over to 9 of the 2nd string. Let's take our time with this one. It's going to play 9, and then a trill 8, 9, 8, hammer on into a pull-off, and then to 10 of the 3rd. And then I'm going to play 8, 11, 8 on the 2nd string. Then 9, 8. So I'll go 8, 11, 8, 9, 8 on the 2nd string. Let's take it from the start of the section relatively slowly. One more time. last group. Let's take our time with this. I want to go 11, 10, 8, 6 all on the first string. And then it's going to go 9, 8, 9 on the second string. And then we're just going to do a little bit of legato on this next bit. So let's take our time with this. I'm going to play 6, 8, 6 as a hammer-on into a pull-off on the first string. And then jump to 9 of the second string. And then back to the 6 on the first string. So we'll slow that down. Okay, then from there, I'm going to do a pull off from 9 to 8. So from the most recent chunk, okay, to the last bit goes. So all in one pick, I'm playing 6, 8, 9, and then 8, 6. So I'm rolling forwards and back. There should be 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to finish that off, I'm going to do a pull off from 8 to 7 on the third string. And that's the whole thing. So we'll go from this group and then try it from the start, and then we'll do a solo with some tabs. Let's try it from the start now. One more time, some tabs. Okay, last section. I want to start from 7 of the third string, and then I'm going to play 8 of the third string with just sort of a quick. It's almost like a triplet, I guess. I think of it as two semi-quavers and a quaver. Kind of a longer note, really, but we're going 1, 2, 3, and then we get to 10th fret and we do the same thing. So the whole section is going to be made up of these quick groups of 3. The next group of quick 3s is going to be on 8 of the second string. Okay, and then I want to go to 11 of the second string as well. So from the start, one time. Okay, then we slow that down. So I'm doing another group of 3, but this is a lot slower. This is on 9 of the second string, then I jump to 8 of the second, and that's just a single note. Then I want to play 10, 8 on the third, and I go. So what I've got here is a big bend on 10 of the third, and then I want to play 8, and then vibrato the crap out of 7. Okay, let's try and do the whole section relatively slowly, and then we'll do it one more time with some tabs, and that's the whole thing. One more time, some tabs. And that was my tutorial on the Guitar Solo to Holy Diver by Dio. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Catch you real soon.